The LUSS Celeste. The Celeste seagoing ship, and it's kind of funny because a lot of my ships on the water were also spaceships as well, or starships, basically. You'll notice, although humans on Earth don't really know this, but I had a lot of spaceships or starships that were named the same names as some of my ships on the water for a while there, if I remember right. So anyway, the Celeste was a seagoing ship that was later on named the Celtic, but it started out being the Celeste, and basically LaSalle, um, my name pretty much. So or my descriptive name. So anyway, so the Celeste was a seagoing ship, and it was also a spaceship as well. So anyway, there's a lot of things that humans don't know as basically as they went out into the universe and stuff like that. So, and basically, like I said, trying to take over the universe, which they ultimately fail at, or the galaxy, basically. And like I said, Kennedy was saying that he was actually the person that I actually am. So, anyway, though, so lots of problems and stuff like that, and basically, pretty much because of Rodney Dean Briley and Rick Bush, the Jehovah's Witnesses, and basically just a real big problem. So, anyway, like I say, originally they had me killed, nailed to a cross, nuked, and all kinds of other stuff, and different people took part in all that. But basically, I suppose at the heart of it basically was Rick Bush and Rodney Briley, um, and his son Brian and Keith and Colth. Actually, he only has two sons, Keith and Colth, and basically Colth went down and was parading around as Brian, which he is not. He's a piece of shit, basically, and going to get tortured for 2,400 years with a lot of other people. So, and that is impossible for me to stop or anyone else. As basically, anyway, Azazel was very angry and did it, and I did it as Azazel. So, anyway, couldn't stop it even if I wanted to, which I don't. I have no mercy for people who basically cause such destruction and death and such a nightmare for life form types. Anyway, though, but the Celeste the Celeste was both a seagoing ship and a spaceship as well. And like I say, if you notice, aerospace lines and stuff like that, that's my line company, and like airlines and stuff like that, and Skyline. And I was pretty much, that's basically what I did and all that, and stuff like building the World Trade Center and the Twin Towers, which was two L's basically for Lucifer Line, and also like the Empire State Building and stuff like that. So anyway, so while I'm here, basically, and people ignoring me, trying to kill me in secret, blah blah, they're waging war in space or trying to basically convince life forms to give them technology so they can turn around and basically hold them hostage or kill them or torture them or force them into work camps and all that other stuff. So basically, humans are pretty horrible out there, and basically just like what they did with the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Germans here on Earth. So basically, and me. So anyway, though, but like I said, when you hurt that many people, basically, you better have gotten where you're going, or you ain't gonna get there, because there's a lot of people that know exactly who and what you're about. And they got very far shooting people in the back and backstabbing and breaking treaties. But now that the treaties have all been broken, basically Kennedy basically broke the treaties, and pretty much Trump is trying to reestablish the treaties, basically. And it's like, don't trust the humans. Don't ever trust the humans again. Like, they're backstabbing people, and basically, as soon as they get you behind closed doors, they're pretty much going to torture the shit out of you, and basically force you and put you into labor camps. So don't do it. Don't trust them. Anyway, and they also even forced and tortured AIs and ciphers. Humans have basically forced and tortured just about every life form in existence by now. So, like I said, very much the bad people, the terrorists. Mostly because of America and basically the fact that it's my country. But Rodney Dean Briley, the fake Lucifer, I guess, or Rick Bush or something like that. Like I say, I don't really care. They have a sea of deception and lies and deceit that would never admit anything. And basically, it doesn't really matter, because when they hit Azazel, basically at the point of death, it's all over anyway. And Azazel just hunts them down. So they try and go digital and think that'll save them, and it doesn't. So anyway, it just makes a nightmare for me and everyone else.